Well, the countdown continues. Groundhog Day is this Sunday.
Yay!
The big question is whether or not the rodent, can we just call him Phil, we'll see his shadow.
And this is Emily Santom's favorite holiday. So we're waiting to see what happens, and we're learning a little history about Punxsutawney Phil's predictions and the holiday stats in Portland specifically. This is interesting.
So I made this graphic yesterday. I know.
There's a big groundhog.
There's Phil on the right. We'll see him later, a little later on, about a minute here.
That's Phil, both of them.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So the Groundhog Day, dating back to 1887, so a long time,
That is
over
a long
100
time.
years. So here's some of the records, about 35% accurate. Saw a shadow 108 times, no shadow 21 times, which means an early spring. So he's predicted an early spring 21 times, including last year. And then we got an April snowstorm, so.
Yep, wrong, right?
And then there's no record from 9 years. Just got to include that in there. So there's Phil. Here's Phil again. There he's hiding.
Oh, that's cute.
And here's some of the Groundhog Day stats in Portland.
Okay.
There were 4 years in which the temperature was the warmest, 48 degrees in 1952, 1973, 81, 2016, so pretty recent. The coldest low was -22 back in 1961. I think he predicted 6 more weeks of winter for that one. That one was so cold.
Okay, so this is what the conditions were on that day.
Yes, but
okay,
in
great.
Portland.
Yes,
So,
yep.
The wettest was 1.9 inches in 1902. The snowiest was 13.7 inches of snow fell in one day.
Wow.
In 1911, then 1987, there was 29 inches of snow on the ground in Portland.
Ooh.
Which is crazy. There's only one 2000s date on there.
Yeah, 2016 was warm.
Pretty interesting. So here's what Phil's predicting in the Portland area
Here
this
he
year. Here he is
is.
again.
Phil needs to go to a dentist. What's
There's
up
like
with the teeth?
3 versions of
That's
Phil
what
right
they
now.
have. They have the buck teeth.
So Phil
Okay.
on Sunday is forecasting 23 degrees with evening snow.
Okay, yeah.
And one thing I have to throw in there, that Phil does have a 35% chance of being accurate, but your CBS 13 and Fox 23 Weather Authority team has a much higher accuracy.
And what is
Very
that?
much
I want to know what
higher.
that is.
It's probably in the 90s.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Sometimes the weather likes to take a turn on us.
Well,
without telling
I know.
us,
I
so.
feel for you because you're going to be here tomorrow, tracking that snow tomorrow night. And
Yes.
that's just such a tricky storm,
It really is. You know what? I was talking with our chief meteorologist, Charlie Pressy, last night, and he's like,
It's a tough one.
yeah, like sometimes some of these storms, when we're trying to forecast them, leaves us with no
kind
words.
of dumbfounded, yeah.
And a lot of the models are on the same page, and it just gets frustrating that we're a day out and some of the models still aren't like on the same page at all.
Hopefully you come in tomorrow morning, dark and early, and
Yes,
have some more answers.
I think we do have an idea what's going on, and we've been showing that all week. So hopefully this doesn't change.
Well, the forecast is always a work in progress. I mean,
It
can
is,
change
it
all
is,
the
it
time.
is, yep.
And by the way, I did a little research. We were talking about Phil looking a little big. So Phil, I just looked at the way Phil weighs 20 pounds.
Okay.
So he eats a lot of
is the
snacks.
current
And stuff. He
Phil.
gets spoiled. Yes, the current Phil.
been a few.
The average groundhog is 12 to 15. So you can
Oh,
tell
okay,
Phil's getting some
yes.
special treatment.
Phil is.
Yeah.
That's
having
more than my
fun.
cat, so that's Mittens is doing pretty good.
Phil is doing good.
I'm wondering if, I don't know what the weather will be like in Pennsylvania on Sunday, but I'm thinking because I'm going to do a test with Mittens, if we're expecting snow, it might be cloudy, which means he might not see his shadow.
You're right.
That's my guess.
Okay. I'm so excited for this. Can you take a video?
Yes, I'm going to take a video.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah,
All
should
right.
be fun.
You're going to have to do like
excited.
Facebook Live or something, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
New
This is
tradition,
huge.
maybe.
This is
It
huge.
could be a new tradition.
Mittens
yeah,
out there.
First time.
They might get rid of Phil and get Mittens down there.
We'll have the main version. I love it.
You're right. Well, if you have any weather-related questions you'd like to ask our Weather Authority team, you can always email us at weather@wgme.com.